1,500 point battle report for you today. I've got my Flying Circus army, Eldar, versus Death Guard. Look at this, an almost all Forge World model army. All crazy, like Forge World stuff, converted stuff, amazing. Very cool. 2 Demon Princes, I don't even know what they have, but I'm sure I'll find out. Some crazy guys with awesome looking guns over here. Obliterators over there from what I understand. And what am I using? I've got my Flying Circus army. Why is it Flying Circus? It has Baharroth, it has Swooping Hawks and a full unit. Has also Warp Spiders flying around. Eldrad in here with a crappy unit of just basic Dire Avengers for points saving. 2 units of Guardians. I'm proxying these guys as Shining Spears. I've got 4 Shining Spears of failure in my army. And my opponent can try to steal initiative. No, gets a 1. So we got 2 objectives, 1 objective over here, 1 objective somewhere in there, and Eldar is going first. So, back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 1 for Eldar, pretty slow turn. What happened? Fortuned these guys, guide the vehicle, and fired into this guy, managed to take a wound down from various shooting. Also fired fired, these 2 guys were in range, but didn't really help against that. And this missile over here fired at that squad of obliterators there just because I had nothing else to shoot at. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do any wounds, but didn't get any wounds through. And these guys moved up flat out. They went flat out from way over here, flew over here. These guys, I moved them up but didn't teleport them because I want to stay away from the 18-inch assault range of these guys. So that's it. On to bottom of turn 1 for okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 1 for the Death Guard Chaos Space Marines. These guys moved up, ran a few inches. They're getting dangerously close to my army here. What else happened? Plasma cannons from both of the squads blew away 6 of these guys. Probably could have killed more, but I got some pretty good saves. However, we did go below half, and we failed leadership, so they're just running off the board. There's no way to bring them back. There's no avatar here to make them fearless. So be it. They're toast now. What else happened? Shooting from like 4 autocannons, 8 shots into this thing. Everything hit, but in the end made it so I can't shoot and blew away my pulse laser. So pretty painful, but so be it. And that's it. These guys are advancing on us. We're going to have to respond in kind. Here we go. Okay, middle of top of turn 2 roundup. Total disaster of a turn. Let me tell you what happened. So, double doom, both of these guys. Fortune these guys over here, just because I expect the counterattack from those guys. And let me tell you what happened. These guys flew up. 1 billion hits on this guy. We forced 11 saves, plus another save from these guys. So that's 12 saves. This guy should be dead with his 3+ armor. Not a single wound taken. He passed all 12 saves from everything that shot at him. 12 saves past every single one. Unbelievable. This guy over here, we had some pretty bad dice with these guys from, below that building. They can see him a little bit. These guys shot at him, got, I think, 4 wounds on him. He's down to 2 wounds. So he's only taking 2 wounds. We're forced to charge at him. But these guys are forced to charge in as well, even though, he's going to get initiative. He's probably going to shred all 4 of these Shining Spears. But I have to at least try to get 1 turn of charging out of these guys. Unbelievable. This guy's untouched. The flukiest guy I've ever seen. It's going to cost me the game. I guarantee it'll cost me the game. What else happened? This thing moved up here. Was not wrecked. Just chilling over here. Because there's a troop choice inside. And these combats are going to happen. Combat over here. Combat over here. So here we go. All right, so the nonsense continues. Of course, this guy gets all of his attacks to hit, all of them wound, which is not a terrible surprise, but he could have, statistically should have missed at least the 1. Of course, he hits with all of them, kills all 4 guys, but so be it. Over here, we reduce him down. We only do 1 wound into him. I whiff a ton of attacks, whiff my chance to wound him. He makes 1 billion saves again, and he only takes 1 wound, takes 3 guys. So we lose by 2. I put 1 wound, re-rollable 2+ on him, fails with both 1s. Another guy rolls, fails the 4+ twice, dies again. So we've already lost the game, basically, despite having put twice as much statistical odds into these guys as necessary. Good God. Unbelievable. So yeah, this game is just a disaster before it even started. I'm going to keep fighting though. Okay, rounding up the middle of bottom of turn 2. So, the game's just going away from me because these 2 guys not only survived, but are now almost at full, this guy here. So he charged in here, Nurgle's Rotted, failed against Runes of Warding, but of course rolled the only number he can roll not to take a wound. So be it. Man, my luck just continues. These guys are just going to pile in just for shits and giggles. They're just they just want to see these birds die. Over here, there's some plasma cannons into here. Killed 5 of the units, just zodded them like that, but we made our leadership. And shots from those autocannons into here, plus las cannons over here, eventually made it so he can't shoot, and now the missile's gone. So he's just left with this 1 gun in the front there. And I didn't upgrade his gun this game. I was saving points. So we're going on to these combats over here, which is not going to go well. So rounding up those combats, yeah, they tore through us. Again, we just flubbed attacks. Still, this one stupid Demon Prince with 1 wound remaining. We just couldn't kill him. He made an invulnerable save of 5+ to survive. I should have forced more on him, but I couldn't do it, but so be it. Still, he should be long dead. They chopped through our units. We're fearless though, so he took 3 saves, rerollable 2+ for once past them. This guy took 2 saves, rerollable 3+, he's fine. They hit and ran out of there, because Phoenix Lord Baharroth doesn't hit and run. They only went 8 inches, but so be it. And that's it. These guys, they consolidated a few inches, consolidated a little bit, so be it. We are going to have a different plan with these guys now, because we're in trouble. Okay, top of turn 3 before combat goes on. What happened? Fortune on these guys, they moved out, blasted into this guy, barely got any wounds on him though. He did take 1. And we only got a 5-inch teleport. Sucks. At least we didn't lose a guy. We also double doomed both guys. This guy was doomed. These guys moved in and finally gunned that stupid guy down, but now they're going to get cooked. I mean, there's no way they're going to survive. Over here we moved up, fired, couldn't kill anybody in shooting, but now we managed to charge them, so we're up here contesting their objective. Phoenix Lord Baharroth is down to 2 wounds because he failed a rerollable 2+. Unbelievable. That's it. So yeah, we're fighting for our lives here. Okay, so rounding up that combat, Phoenix Lord Baharroth killed 3 guys on his own. The Exarch killed another one, but then they managed to all go after the Exarch. They killed the Exarch, and they lost by 3, but they made their leadership, so I didn't force any saves on them or anything. And or I guess maybe that, I don't know how it works for them. I don't know if they're fearless, but still fighting it out over here. We're just in real trouble. These guys are at least fortune, but it may not matter if this guy just comes in there and kills us. So be it. On to rounding up the middle of bottom of turn 3. The slaughter of the Eldar continues. These guys popped out, melted us into here, blew away his last gun, but then still didn't immobilize him and just made it so we can't shoot. Last cannons from over here hit, but again, my Holo fields held. Over here, fired into here, killed 1 guy, charging the rest of them. Unfortunately, the Exarch is long dead, so I can't hit and run out of here, or else this would be a perfect place to hit and run, because they're probably not going to hurt me too much. Over here, of course, this guy's size. He's going to mulch through these guys, probably. And this combat over here continues with just Phoenix Lord Baharroth on his own. It's going to be interesting. So, on to some crazy combats. Rounding up those combats, bottom of turn 3. What a funny, the insanity continues. These guys, they managed to force a bunch of saves on me. I had fortune, so I rolled. I only failed 4 times, and then I re-rolled because of fortune. I failed all 4 3+, and the guys just died instantly. The cavalcade of insanity continues. These actually guys just slaughtered through me, and they managed to consolidate because of my crazy dice rolls. Over here, oh yeah, these guys weren't able to solve. He just cleaved through these guys. They did manage, the survivors, when they attacked, managed to put 2 saves into him because he was doomed. But he made them both. This guy still keeps making saves like an idiot. I cannot believe it. He's taken something like 18 saves this game. He's only taken 1 wound. Over here, Phoenix Lord won combat by 1, but they stuck it out in combat, unfortunately. But we are tying that up, so I'm happy with that. And over here, yeah, so that's it. So it's on to turn 4. Eldrad has to come out and start fighting. Okay, rounding up. So what happened in this combat? Eldrad killed 1 guy, only got 1 hit in there because they have defensive grenades. Pretty awesome. Over here, Phoenix Lord Baharroth just chopped those 2 guys down, consolidated behind his building so he's hidden from any kind of weird weapons. And that was pretty much all we could do. This thing moved, didn't get immobilized, ended up over here, just staying as far away from these things as possible. His melt is there, whatever. And I want these guys, if it gets wrecked, to be able to hold that objective still. I fortune the guys inside here, fortune himself, doomed those guys. Okay, and on so rounding up, bottom of turn 4, what happened? Combat continues, Eldrad slaughters 2 guys, Power Fist gets another wound, but doesn't go through Eldrad. Forgot to mention, really early in the game, Eldrad took a wound because he succeeded on a power with a perils though, double 1s, and he failed the Ghost Helm, failed his invulnerable saves, so he is down to 2 wounds, but anyways, he's chopping through these guys slowly. These guys moved up, ran a little bit. He moved up, ran only an inch, unfortunately for him, but doesn't really care, he's close enough to charge this thing. This thing, last cannon fire again, but Holo fields made it, so he's just immobilized. He's immobilized, has no weapons left. The next sort of penetrating kind of nastiness is probably going to wreck him, but so far he's rocking over here. And Phoenix, oh yeah, and of course nothing happened over there. So this thing didn't move, I don't think, right? No. Okay, so I have a chance to maybe beat on it or something, but we'll come back in a bit. Okay, rounding up top of turn 5. Short turns now, not much left on the board. These guys are stuck in here. I'm just keeping them inside. Over here, Eldrad killed 1 guy, didn't get killed in return by the Power Fist. Phoenix Lord Baharroth moved in here, charged, threw a single grenade, glanced this guy, basically just using it to gain the extra distance so I can get as close as possible to the action there. But that was my turn 5. This thing has no guns left at all. And it is okay, so real quick now, mid-turn combat here. Finally, the Meltas over here. The last cannons couldn't do it, but the Meltas managed to wreck the vehicle. These guys popped out their conga line down the side here. And they're getting double charged by both these guys and the Prince. So I need Eldrad to kill these guys so I can tie it up. All right, here we go. We're gonna see what happens. So slightly lucky combat for the Eldar. This guy only got 2 hits in, so and rolled a 1 on one of them to wounds. So only killed 1 guy. These guys killed 2 more. We managed to actually put a wound on his Demon Prince because he was doomed, and he failed to save for once. So he's down to 2 wounds here. But we lost combat by 2, but we stuck it out with leadership 7. Eldrad only killed 1 guy, and yeah, this Feel No Pain keeps surviving because they lost by 1, failed an armor save, but the Feel No Pain keeps saving him. And it's bottom of turn 5. We're going to see if the game ends. Roll it up on a 1 or 2. Please, then. No, game continues, turn 6. I've tried to tie it up, but it's not looking good at this point. So back, rounding up, top of turn 5, real fast turn. Flew over here, ran 4 inches. Eldrad, the worst luck in the world, gets 2 hits finally, out of, keeps getting 1 hit. Needs anything but a 1 to kill both these guys. Rolls double 1s, and they didn't do any wounds to him, but I can't consolidate onto this stupid point. Unbelievable! Unbelievable. I would have been free of this idiot, and I would have been able over here to contest this permanently almost. Unbelievable. So this guy over here slaughtered those surviving 2 guys just with ease, killed them, and then they're just chilling. Bottom of turn 6 coming up. Okay, so rounding up, because I rolled those 2 double 1s, I couldn't consolidate up onto the top of this hill. How cool would that have been, eh? Eldrad on the top of the hill. What happened? This guy, he fails his dangerous terrain. He's made so many dangerous terrain saves this turn. He finally fails one. Of course, passes his invulnerable. Charges in. Eldrad takes no wounds. Basically, Eldrad took no wounds because he's that much of a badass from all these power fists, all this stuff. Kills a guy. Another guy died from... Actually, no, sorry. Put 2 wounds into him. Of course, he passes another one of his invulnerable saves, so he's down to 1 wound. He should be long dead. Anyways, so be it. Managed to put 1 wound into him. Another guy died because he failed his armor and Feel No Pain, and we're continuing, but we're going to see if the game ends on 1, 2, or 3. What is it? Oh, it continues to turn 7. And rounding up, it went to bottom of turn 7. What happened? Top of turn 7, Eldrad killed that stupid, Demon Prince finally. That made something like 25 saves this game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, but managed to kill another guy. Eventually, these guys, we allowed these guys to charge in just for fun because there's no way that I could contest here anymore because I can't get up there for turn 7. But they did end. They put 17 power fists into him. Eldrad failed a single one, so he finally went down. But it was a good fun game. Total disaster over there earlier with those Demon Princes. I think I could have put more pressure on you if that went well. But thanks for the game. Very good game.